Welcome to TRADEREP. This is Short Hammer. It is the 26th of September 2019. We're taking a look at Amazon. Now, this is our 4-hour chart. Now, what we've been discussing with Amazon is that we've been in a channel, the 1740s by the 1830s, 1833s you can say. And we've been well over a month bouncing around inside this channel. And the pushes beyond the channel, we've retraced back inside the channel each and every time. We were pushing below the channel as of yesterday, and the expectation, I believe, was that we'd see continuation to the downside, and it did appear that we were continuing to the downside. But roughly about 10 a.m., the president began to speak, and the market reversed, and we saw this pop in the market. Now the question is, will this continue? We're not sure. So what we're going to watch for tomorrow is, do we see a pullback near this 1756.77 SD line that I have and a run to the upside? Do we open gapped up? Do we open gap down? Where do we open? This area that we push down into, this channel here, is a channel that's been in place since, I believe, 2015, 2016. And if you look at each interaction with this channel, it's led to a rally. Each time we've pushed into this channel, there's been a bounce to the upside. Now, we'll see if that continues. If this is the beginning of a rally, it is possible. But we really need to get over those 1795s, which is, let's take a look here. Where is what date is this? The 11th, the 18th, and here's Wednesday. Here is our dip. So this 1795.50 was the dip that we had on Wednesday the 18th at FOMC. And once we rolled through that, we thought that if we didn't regain that, then we had a bearish tilt to Amazon. So right now, I'm waiting for us to regain that area and for us to leg to the upside. The 1805 was a really strong area also. So 1805, 1798, 1792s. Are the areas that we need to keep an eye on as far as, are we able to take the stair step upwards? Will it be an escalator? Maybe it'll be an escalator. And get through this 1833.78. That really is my main focus, where my mind will become more bullish on Amazon, is can we get over the top of this channel? And we'll see. Let's take a peek at the lower time frame, and we can see what we're looking at for tomorrow. Now on the lower time frame on Amazon, we see that tomorrow's main intraday pivot is right around 1754.66ish. That's this yellow dash line here. And the SD line's at 1756.77. So we'll see what happens if we pull back to this and the buyers step in. If we hold this 1747 by 1762 supply demand zone, and where will the 200 SMA be by tomorrow? So I'll be watching those things intraday and look to see if we pull back and hold for a long position. If we actually gap up and we're above this 1772.53, which is the weekly pivot, if we're above that in the AM, I may use the prior day's highs as a base to get long from and ride to the upside. We'll see what the pre-market action does and where we are pre-market, and from that I may look for a position on Amazon. But we'll see, because I am sort of directionally agnostic. I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish on this. I'm just waiting to see where we open intraday and see what plays present themselves. We had a lot of news that came out, and it's all swirling and being digested by the market. And we have to see, does China release more things? What's going on with Boris Johnson and the UK and Brexit? There's just so many different things that are swirling. What's going on in the repo market? There's so much news swirling right now, and also whatever the impeachment inquiry is, whatever's happening with that. There's a lot of news surging. Even though Amazon released great news today as far as new products they're launched into the market, there's just a lot of ancillary news swirling that could take the market in either direction. So we'll see where we are tomorrow. And personally, I'll be looking for an intraday play based on these levels that we just mentioned and discussed.